Hey everybody, welcome to this live. So I actually have a ton of Etsy orders to work on, so I thought I would go live. You might hear a shirt stitching out just because I desperately need to stitch out things, so I'm doing one right now. Then I have two other shirts I want to get done tonight as well, on top of this one, so 3 shirts total. And hi Lenise, how are you? So I am just also waiting for a thread order from Candle Thread Embroidery, and then also some shirts. I need, I think, 2 5T shirts. So I need those two to finish up my orders. Hello, I think your name is, was it Linda? Am I want to say? Is that your name? Hello and welcome. Thank you for the thumbs up already. So I also excitingly got my first tutu order, so I'll be cutting that out tonight. I'm hoping to maybe ship out like 3 or 4 orders tomorrow. I actually took the day off today as a vacation day, so I'm just kind of getting into it and getting ready to finish off these orders. So yes, it is perfect. Well, welcome again to another live. I know I don't do these very consistently, but I'm usually, when I get here, I'm pretty tired. I just want to work on orders and not think or talk or anything. So I have all these I need to cut out. So let's see, that's a tutu. This is a shirt only. And then I got a headband. I have a birthday outfits. This one needs a 5T though. And then so does the tutu outfit as well. Might have another order coming in through here too, so that's cool. So this one I'm waiting for the shirt, and this one I need to cut out. So let's see. So I have a 5T. This is just a shirt only, so this one can actually go to the side. So I'll be stitching out this one tonight. Let's see, that is a tutu. So I have a 4T and a 5T skort to cut out. Oh, I got a favorite. And then I have a tutu, and then I have a headband I need to cut out. So that's all I need to cut out for today. So busy. So I'll put you two to the side. Might need to get out another bolt of fabric. We'll just have to see how things go today. Of course, I have a pattern out here. Let's see. 18. So this is a 3T. So I need to put that away. I try to organize my sizes in manila envelopes. Can't find the waistband. Belt's digging into me. All right, so there's a 3T. I desperately need to organize as well. So I got all that. Yeah, I don't think I have the waistband. It must have fallen somewhere. Oh, there it is. Fell on my floor. I'm also in the process of filming a work with me too. So I may have to break out my tripod here and there, which I actually might do right now. I can film cutting this out. And I keep my scrap pieces to the side as well. Okay. So 4 and 5 we need today. And I also have to cut out a headband in this fabric too. 2, 3. Actually, bring out these two. That's smart. I need to get like acrylics for these because I feel like that would be super helpful. Okay. here. So I'm going to do all of the ruffles first. So the headband, and this can go to the side for now. Need to take my trash out too. I'm just going to unwind this whole thing. Okay. All right, so let us get cutting. Hopefully I can get some sewing done on this live as well. I mean, I just have to do these, cut out these 2 skorts, and then the headband in this fabric, and then a tutu with my tulle. Okay. Also need to get a new blade here. It seems like I either get a blade that lasts a long time or it lasts a couple cuts and then it stinks. It is. My customers agree too because they keep buying. Yeah, I have one like farm themed outfit that's stitching out right now, and then all my other orders are Candyland. Okay. Also, I did schedule my Recoma training, which will actually be tomorrow. So I can get my warranty. It won't be an issue with that. Okay. Let's put that there. There's one. You could also order this fabric from Joann's by the bolt. That's what I usually do. I actually get it for $4.99 a yard because I have a business account. So it's super helpful. Okay. What are you guys working on today? Anything special? There's 2. One more ruffle for the 4T here, and then I got to cut out the 5T. Custom order pattern under apron. Very cool. I love a good old custom order. I actually had a customer reach out to me because they wanted a custom macaroon themed birthday outfit, but they didn't get back to me in time. I guess they were having health issues, and by the time she got back to me, the fabric would have been delivered by the time she needed the outfit, so there was no way I could have gotten it done in time. So that was kind of unfortunate. so the ruffles for the 4T are cut out. Put that away. And I'll cut out the ruffles for the 5T. Yeah, I think we'll be okay with this bolt. I have 2 other full bolts waiting to be cut in my craft room. Because when I purchased the fabric, it was $5.99 a yard, including free shipping. So I had to take advantage of it. Sorry, I'm not super talkative today. I just have a lot to do. Okay, so that's one's cut out. Need 2 more of those. I was going to film this, and then, of course, I forgot to do that. I always have good intentions, I swear. Oh, my blade sucks. Wow, good for you. I think that shirt might be done, surprisingly. It was actually very quick. Didn't think it would be that fast. So I'll finish cutting out this ruffle and then I'll go get it and gotta see what next shirt I have to stitch out tonight. Basically anything that I have a shirt in stock for, I'm gonna stitch out tonight. I know I have a Forever Wild shirt to stitch out, and then I think a Forever Sweet outfit or shirt too. All right, let me go get that. So here she is all stitched out. The name is Poppy. You can kind of see it down there. I'm just going to take it off the hoop and set it by my heat press because that's usually where I put my shirts when I'm ready for the next step, which would be to cut out the threads and things like that, and then remove the tearaway stabilizer and put Tender Touch on it. Hello, welcome. I don't know if I've seen you on one of my lives before. Okay. So then I'd like to get something stitched out. I'd love to get my embroidery stuff done earlier and then I can just concentrate on stitching. So we got this one, shirt only, Hayden, multiple colors. Okay. So I actually need to make the design for that one. And then I have another order that's a 4T for Jade. So either way, I have to get these ready to go on Embrilliance. Let me get my USB and my connector, and I will stare at you guys for a minute. Oh, busy, busy. Let's see. All right, let's get these designs ready to go. Oh. Thank you, Rosalind. I appreciate that. And thank you, Linda, too. Okay. So let me get these designs good to go on Brilliance. And I'll continue cutting. Sorry, I'm going to stare at you guys for a minute. Both of these designs, I think, yeah, they're both Forever Sweets. So all I really have to do is just put down the applique fabric and then it stitches out. It's not like it does the outline stitch, basting stitch, and then satin stitch, and then repeats. It's all the applique right away. Okay, so in Brilliance, I don't know if I have a Forever Sweet pulled up. I have 2 Sweet. Okay, so I'm going to need to pull that up. Well, actually, what I can do, get my USB FFF4 Eversweet DST. Beautiful. And it stitches out like it's supposed to. Okay, so I'm going to move all that up. Add the name. So this one will be Jade. I'll get that one going first. And that is in, what font was that? Now the fun of figuring out what font it is. I feel like I passed it. I think it's towards the top. Playground? No. Cinnamon cake, I think. Yeah. You double check the order. Make sure I have that correct. Also need to respond to that customer. Not that one. Jade. No, I actually had the wrong font. All right, so that is actually the sweet font, sweetheart font. Jade, okay. Okay, so I'll pull that down. So that should be in hot pink, and that one should be ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to save this one. Forever Sweet name. Okay. Usually what I'm trying to do now is every time I add a name to something, I always put that, like, I type in name so that I could just go back in and then like edit the letters rather than have to create a whole new design. So I'm just going to eject that and get that one stitching out on the machine, and I will bring you guys along with me to, okay. Let's see. Hello, Beth. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Yeah, I need to put this in Discord too that I'm live, even though I am terrible and never say anything in there. Maybe later. Agree. live right now on my channel. And I know I do have to change some colors too. So, okay, let's go do that. Got no notification. What the heck's going on here? Glad you actually popped up though. Okay. Well, first I needed to hoop it. So let's do that. Put you guys right here. Okay, let me get my stabilizer. So luckily these next designs are like the same design except different names. So should be pretty simple. Okay, my mighty hoop is down there. So this one's for Jade 4T. And it's funny because now I'm having some customers just order the shirt and then they end up coming back and getting the matching skort. So obviously doing something right here. Okay. Got my shirt I'm going to take out. I'm going to put the plastic on the counter because I like to reuse those when I'm shipping out my orders. It actually doesn't look that messy back there. That's good. Like I said in the beginning of this live, I desperately need to clean my apartment. Probably get some cleaning done after I do my training for Racoma tomorrow. Okay. So let's get this one prepped. Spraying the tearaway stabilizer and putting the no-show poly mesh on it. Spraying the side with the no-show poly mesh. Placing it down on my shirt. Okay. And I use sheets of 10 by 12 inch stabilizer, which perfectly fits for my 8 by 9 mighty hoop that I usually use. Okay. Now I'm going to kind of make sure it's all nice and flat. Then I'm going to go ahead and make a nice center crease so I know the midpoint. There we go. Actually, it was pretty perfect. All right, get the back of my mighty hoop. Like I said, I do have to change some colors on my machine as well. So I'm just trying to make sure that everything is nice and straight. Get the mighty hoop. Pretty perfect. Awesome. All right, so that's all hooped. You can get these hoops from mightyhoop.com. I usually use the 8 by 9 inch mighty hoop for my kid shirts. Usually anything that's like 18 months or smaller, I use my 7.25 inch mighty hoop. And for like little onesies, I use my 5.5 inch mighty hoop. So, okay, now let's go to the craft room with my USB. We will get this one going. Just have to place down 3 fabrics and then it can stitch away. Turn the light on. It's all dark in here. Okay. I'm going to plug that in. I have some colors I need to change out. I'll do that. I think I have one up right now. Get rid of the black. The green I don't need. All right. So I just need the brown and the dark brown. Hello, welcome. Glad to have you here. Hope you are having a great day, and I hope you all had a fantastic Easter as well. I had a really nice Easter. We went to Skaneateles, New York, and we drove around the lake, and it was absolutely beautiful, nice sunny day. And yeah, we drove around the whole lake and it was really awesome and it was perfect weather. So we kind of had to take advantage of it. So that's what I did on my Easter. And then we had Easter dinner at night. So we had a turkey and stuffing, mashed potatoes, you know, all the good stuff. So yeah, that's what I did on my Easter. We're not religious or anything, so we didn't go to church. So that's what we did. Did you guys do anything fun for Easter? I'm the sort of person that I just like a nice, relaxing holiday. You know, I don't like pressure with things or like making it a big deal or like, I just like it when it's me, my parents, and my sister, and we just keep it nice and chill. And that's what we did. So it was really nice. Okay. Heard a weird sound. All right, so trim that thread. Next, I need to do the dark brown. This is for my cupcake. Yeah, so I think I have like 2 or 3 or 4 of these to make, but can't make all of them tonight because I ran out of shirts. But luckily, my shirt order will be coming in tomorrow, as well as my thread order, because I desperately need a new light pink because I'm almost out of it. Also, I'm planning on filming a video. So if you guys have ever purchased from Candle Embroidery Thread or you've checked it out, when you go on their website, it says that you can compare their colors to Madeira thread colors. So I just typed in the Madeira thread colors and it told me what, like, this color is an excellent match. So I ordered the excellent matches. So I'm going to kind of compare my Madeira thread to what it recommended on Candle Embroidery, and we'll kind of see how close the colors are. I did order from them previously, and they actually provide you like a big accordion like thread colors, but I thought I would just kind of wing it and see how it went, because it's only $5.95 for a big cone, which is much better than All Stitch, which I think they charge around like $10. The only negative thing is that Candle Embroidery, they charge more for shipping. However, if you're buying a lot at once, it kind of makes up for it. So if you buy more, then you save more, if that makes any sense. Ugh. I love coming into my craft room, especially if I haven't been here in a while. It's very therapeutic, especially just to like put down all the applique fabrics and then it just stitches out and looks amazing. And I don't know. All right, that's all those thread colors. So I'm going to pull up my design. This is for jade. Perfect. Might have had a jade order before. I'm not sure. All right, so that is pulled up on my machine. Oh, did I? Oh, whatever. Okay. Flip it around, put my shirt in the right way. And I'm going to lock it, put on needle 1. And I'm going to trace it. Why are you making noises? Okay, let me trace it again. Perfecto. So let me put in the colors. first 6 are applique. Then I'll work on the R, which is color 9. The U, which is 7. That, which is 13. And then we got the cupcake, so that is 10, 9, 5, 13, 7, 2, and then 15, 14, ever, which is 7, sweet, which is 2, and then I think there's 3, 7, 2, 2. Okay, easy. All right, so let us get stitching this one, get the appliques down. Okay, let me get my fabric ready. I usually cut out big strips like this, so that way I can easily put, cut little bits at a time. Okay, trying to be strategic here. Okay, so there is the F down for Forever Sweet. I'll put you guys over here so I can cut out the applique. So I only have to do this for 3 of the letters, and then it'll stitch out and let me know when it's done. So very, very nice. Right. And then I usually just put it with my most commonly used applique pieces, so I know where everything is. Probably when I get back, I need to message my potential customer back, so hopefully I can get an order coming in through today. Also, I had a big deal going on today. Hello, Naomi. How are you? Hope you had a wonderful Easter. But yeah, I was very happy because I had 1 order a day for 6 days in a row. I missed yesterday, so that broke my streak. However, it was super exciting because I've never had that really happen before. Also, I moved my fabric that was in my closet to outside of my closet here, and now I have so much more closet space. So over here is my HTV and like vinyl for my Cricut, and then I have fabric. These 2 up here are brand new bolts of my candy fabric. So, and then I have like a little calendar there, right there. So I have my calendar on my pegboard there. It says January, so. Oh, I hope your dog's okay. That's sad. Oh, shoot, I forgot my lunchbox. I'll figure it out. I usually bring a lunchbox with me to work, and of course I left it with my parents. So here is this cut out. I'm going to put that on the machine. There. Now you can see me. I'm just going to put that on there. Now it's going to stitch out the U. Make sure your shirt is, the arm is in between your shirt and not with the shirt on top of it. I am using this tie-dye fabric. I don't know, I just like it. I'm just going to use that for the U. I'm going to cut this out. And then we just got the R to do, and then that's all for this applique shirt. And then we'll stitch out the lovely satin stitches. Usually cut off random scraps if there's nothing I can use them for. All of my fabrics that I use for applique, they have Heat and Bond Light on the back of them. So they're all pre-treated, I guess. So there's that. Now it's going to do the R. I'm going to cut out a little slice for the middle of the R so it's easier for me to cut out the applique. All right, let's cut out this last piece and then we can go back to cutting. Don't you dare get a hole in this shirt. These scissors are so sharp, you really have to be careful with them. But it's fine, it didn't do anything. Better not have anyways. I do have extra 4Ts, but I would rather not have to do that, so. I'm also super close to 1,000 subscribers. I think I'm at, last time I checked, 476, I think. So I'm very, very close. Super exciting. I was filming a work with me, but I don't know. We'll see. I at least have one video idea for this week, which is the candle embroidery review. Also want to do a video on the Bracoma trainings and how helpful they are. So here is all that cut out. So now I'm just going to put it on my machine. It's all programmed, ready to go. So just going to stitch out from now on. Gosh, I'm having problems today. There you go. All right. Perfecto. So let's go back and cut out this remaining fabric and get to sewing, hopefully. That is the goal. So I need to finish cutting out the 5T and the 4T. And I have my 2-2 to cut out as well. Oh, I hit 4,000 a long time ago. Yeah, I think it's because I used to do so many lives that I hit that a really long time ago. It's just getting these subscribers that I've been kind of struggling with. Let me turn the light off in here. I don't want to waste the light. But yeah, so that's super exciting. Ugh. Okay. That's the bottom. This is the top. All right, so we have one more ruffle to cut out for the 5T, and then you can start cutting out the shorts portions. So we are slowly getting things done. Got one shirt done so far. I have 2 skorts that I would ideally like to cut out today or finish today, maybe 3, including the 4T, because the 4T, that the matching shirt is actually stitching out right now. So 4 orders today. Maybe we can pull it off. I don't know. And then I'll stitch out the remaining shirts tomorrow. All right. So the 5T ruffles are all cut out. That there. Put this, I'm gonna get rid of those. All right, 5. So I'll get the shorts out for that. Get that going. Love listening to the machine stitch, and I don't have to do anything. Absolutely amazing. Okay. So I like to be careful how much fabric I use. Okay. Oh. I am assuming it ran out of bobbin because it stitched out my last shirt, no problem. So I'm going to cut this out, and then I'm going to quickly go check on that. Because it sounded like it was stitching out fine. All right, so these are the front of the shorts. So those are cut out. And I do have a tutorial on how to cut out, or not how to cut out, how to sew these ruffled skirts. All right. Ran out of bobbin, nothing crazy. All right, so that one's going to continue to chug along. Just needed to get a new bobbin. like all over the place here. Okay. So let's cut out the back for the 5T. Hi, Heidi. How are you? I hope you had a nice Easter/weekend. Because for me, it still feels like the weekend because I took the day off today. It was lovely. However, I've been checking my emails for work, and man, oh man, I am going to have a day tomorrow. It is going to be quite the day. Luckily, I have a colleague who's been covering for me, but I work at a college, and today was the first day of enrollment for the fall semester. So I had a lot of students emailing me and stuff like that. So let's save that. But luckily, like I said, my colleague has been helping me, but I am great. I actually went for a nice drive with my family around Skinny Atlas Lake. It's a beautiful lake. And it was nice. We haven't done that in a long time. So, man, my Etsy is just killing it lately. Okay. All right, so that's cut out. 5 skort. Get that. Yeah, it's not fine. You know when you know your machines, and if it sounds a little off, I just wanted to make sure my machine was okay. So this, I don't think, no, I can't fit you. This piece is good for a number because it's nice and long. Probably can get a couple numbers out of this. Or also a hairband or a hair bow. There's that piece I was working with before. So I always save my scraps because I can get my waistband, maybe a couple waistbands out of this. So I'm just going to kind of fold it down and cut it out. And then my 5T will then be completely cut out. I have 9 open orders, possibly 10. I need to get back to a potential customer. But I was just explaining how I had every day for 6 days, I had an order. So that was very exciting. But unfortunately, yesterday I broke my streak. But maybe today we can try to get that going again. I don't know. It depends on if people have money in their pockets, right? If they're willing to spend some of their money on custom birthday outfits. Okay. Yeah, my shop is very busy lately. Not as busy as I usually am with back to school, but it's nice. It's getting there. All right, so 5T is completely cut out. Let's do the 4T. Put that in the ground because we're done with it. So 4 skort. There's that. There's a waistband. Let's see, I don't think I can get the waistband out of this. No, too short. So I'm just going to cut these little random bits off that I know I can't use anything for. And then this piece then could also be a number or a hair bow or possibly a headband. Okay, so then let's get back to this. Almost done with this ball. I think we got maybe 2 yards left after I'm finished cutting this out. And then I have to cut out my tutu order because I like to have everything cut out So whenever I get orders, I like to have everything cut out so then I can just keep going, keep working on the orders and not have to be like, oh, I have to go back and I have to cut this out or I have to cut that out. I just like to have everything ready to roll. Okay. And like I said, this 4T, I can just hopefully stitch this out tonight and get this one shipped out tomorrow. It was crazy because I actually had like a week where people would buy from me and they would need their orders within a week of ordering. And so my processing time is 5 to 7 business days, emphasis on business days. So even at my quickest, the soonest I can get it out is within a week. And even then, I don't think customers understand that after I ship the orders out, it's going to take some time to work through the system to be delivered to them. So, but they ordered with needing their outfits within a week. Luckily, I was able to pull it off and they got their outfits like a couple days ahead of time. But I'm like, I was kind of annoyed about it because here I was trying to kill myself getting all these orders done and people's poor planning, you know. But, I love the orders, so I'm not complaining. It's keeping me busy. It's keeping my mind doing stuff. And it's keeping my Racoma running, too, which is a big one. Because I was concerned when... Hi, Robin. I am doing wonderfully. I am working on 9 Etsy orders, so I am busier than ever right now. So that is very exciting. But yeah, when I purchased my Racoma, I was concerned. I was like, will I even be able to like pay the machine off? Will I be able to get enough money coming in from Etsy, to run the machine? And luckily the answer is yes, is that I definitely have been using my machine. Usually whenever I work on my machine, I try to get like 3 or 4 shirts done at a time. So, or not at a time, for a night. So that's been really nice. It just, such a good machine. Such a good machine. But yeah, so my worries were for nothing. And when I got my machine, I also had so many back to school orders. However, I was still trying to figure out my machine, like the tension and everything. So it was just kind of stressful at that point. And I kept going back to my single needle. So, but if you guys were there, you know. If you know, you know. Okay. So there is that. Me cut out the waistband, and then all of my ruffle skorts are cut out. Hi, Maria. How are you? I hope you had a wonderful Easter doing whatever you did, or weekend, or I don't know. I appreciate you all joining, and I really appreciate all the thumbs up as well. And if you have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing because I'm very close to my 1,000 subscribers. So I'll probably cry when I hit that mark, not going to lie. So, but I won't go live when I hit that just because I know I'll be like, oh, I hit 1,000 subscribers, but get a little choked up about it now. But I mean, it's amazing when you hit your goals and how good it feels. And I'm the type of person that I always have to have something going on. Like even at work, if it's kind of slow, I have to have some sort of project to do. Yeah, exactly, Naomi. Yeah, I kind of didn't time it out very well. And as you all probably remember, I had tension issues and just was trying to, 4 to go. Yeah, so I'm at 976 subscribers. So I'm super excited. Okay. So let me put those in their respective folders. Shirt only. I think it's these two. No, that's the choo-choo. There we go. All right, this is the 40. Yeah, did I say 996? I meant 476. But so that's exciting. What machine did you get, Naomi? Okay, so this one is cut out. Put that with that one. Yeah, I just have the choo-choo to cut out and everything, and then I'm good to go with that. I have a shirt on the machine. So shirt 2 out of 3 is stitching out. Also, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm definitely most likely going to be filming on my phone instead, because on YouTube, I'll be able to have the option to stream through the YouTube app. So you guys can see me embroider, have more of a close-up for what I'm doing sewing-wise. So, ooh, the Melco, exciting. Yeah, I was debating on between the Melco and the Ricoma and the embroidery machine, but I don't know. I just had a feeling about the Ricoma, and I'm glad that I got it. Oh, also I have, that's a choo-choo. I have a short order or a headband. I'll cut that one out. Just cut out my scrap fabric here. I do not have a ruler, which I will need a ruler. So let me go and grab that. But that's a simple order to do. It's actually a repeat customer. Is it out here? Because I cannot find it in my craft room. It is out here, of course. All right. So a simple headband that should take like 5 minutes to make. Hi, Letitia. How are you? Hope you had a great Easter. All right. So this one, I think I do it 4.5. Yeah, so 4.5 by like 18, I want to say. $15. I usually just kind of wing this. I cut that out like crap. So I'll have to use this for man, I cannot cut straight to save myself today. Thank you, Beth. I appreciate that. So 1 3/4. I I have 9 Etsy orders, so I'm kind of cutting everything out. Right now I'm cutting out fabric for a headband. I actually have an order from a repeat customer, so I'm just kind of cutting that one out real quick. Which I do have a tutorial on how you can make these as well. Okay. That'll be a little short, so let me go this way. All right, so 4.5. Okay. Thank you. I love getting repeat orders from customers, and she actually used a 10% off coupon code. So I actually technically give out my customers 2 coupon codes. So one is for 10% off and another is for 15% off. So, but the ones that are paying attention and look at my items that I include in my packaging, they'll notice that I also include a coupon code for 15% off. So not only does Etsy send them a coupon, but I also send them a better coupon. I also, for each order, I usually include 2 business cards, one for them and then one for like a friend or something if they want to refer them to my Etsy shop. So I don't know if it's working or not, but it kind of makes me feel better knowing that, you know, I have my things out in the world, my business cards. All right, so all done with this. Now I might have to put you guys on the counter because I use this area to cut out my tool. So I have a 5T that I'm going to have to cut out today. Well, maybe I'll save that for another time. I'll probably save that for another, and I'll cut out. Yeah, we'll do it that way. So I will cut out the two on my own. Because if you're just joining, I got my first tutu order the other day. And since then, I've definitely gotten some look-sees at my Etsy shop. You know, I've never been asked that before. I'm not exactly sure. I think they can only use like one coupon. They can't like combine them. So like for each order, they would have to use one coupon. But yeah, I got these little like 2x2 cards from Vistaprint that says, you know, here's a 15% off coupon. And then on the back, it has the code. So I just put that code into Etsy. So there's more coupons for them and, you know, encourages more of them to, you know, buy from my Etsy shop. Okay. So all of them are pretty much cut out. I'm going to leave the tutu here to cut out on my own, but everything else I can get working on. I think I really want to focus on the headband, obviously, because that one's ready to go. I know I have, let's see. Yeah, I do have a 9X shirt I'm going to make is actually another Forever Sweet, of course. And they just want a shirt. So that one will get done tonight. So that'll be 2 orders. And then hopefully I can get 3 skorts done as well. So then I can get 5 orders out. And then I just have 4 open orders. Because I heard that for Etsy, like whenever you ship out more and more orders, especially before your processing time, it'll kind of like help boost your shop. So then people will want to see your listings more often and want to buy from them. So, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Let me know if you guys have any other questions too. I'd be happy to answer. But yeah, I think we are really ready to get sewing. So that is exciting. Unfortunately, not all of these orders have matching shirts, so those will have to wait till tomorrow. when after my training with Bracoma or whatever, I will have to, which reminds me, I have to hoop some certain things for it too and be ready. So we'll see how all that goes. But all right, let's go to the craft room because these are all prepped and ready to roll. And let's get sewing. Bring my phone with me, and I also need my ruler. And then I think that's all I need for now out here. I'm going to turn my light off to save light. Excuse the mess in here. It is absolutely disgusting. I'm aware of it. Okay. Turn on my lights. Get rolling. I don't have to technically ship out anything for tomorrow. Ow. Stepped on a snap. Yeah, I don't have to technically ship out anything for tomorrow, but I really want to get these orders done so that I can make new items. That's kind of the goal right now, is to crank out as many new items as possible. Okay. All right, we're ready to go. Let me get rid of this. Yes, I love sewing. So relaxing. And our shirt is stitching out wonderfully. Okay. So I filled up new bobbins the other day, so we won't have to worry about any of that. You turn this on. So I'm going to start with this order. So it is a 5th birthday outfit for Maggie. You can see the name right there. So that one's all stitched out. I just need to sew it. So I'm going to get that one done right now and move along with my day. So I'm going to, all my orders that I'm in progress of completing, I'm putting over here. Yeah, this one I got from Amazon. So it's the Juki TL 2010Q. Really great machine. I think I got it for about $1,000. I know you can get more. This is semi-industrial. It's not a complete industrial machine, but I don't really need anything super fancy. So I'm very happy with this machine, that's for sure. All right, let's get sewing. Also recently ordered some serger thread from waywack.com. So I will have to see how that ends up working out. So I will let you guys know. So let's just get right to it. So as always, I'm going to start off by sewing up the shorts. Tighter stitch length. Trim that. Thank you. Yeah, animals are always have their ups and downs, that's for sure. My parents have 3 cats, and 2 of them have checkups. One, we're pretty sure has some sort of allergy. We don't know what to. It just kind of comes and goes. And then the other one is going to be 12 years old. His name is Oliver. He's a poor, leaky, crusty, old-eyed man. He can't really open his eyes up very much. We think that his sight and his sense of hearing has deteriorated significantly, so it's kind of sad. But he just likes to sleep and hang out. So yeah. All right. I'm gonna go over here, search these pieces. I really want to focus on getting these skorts stitched out as well, because they tend to take the longest. I like to get the most sewing part out of the way so then I can just relax the rest of the night. Now it's going to start stitching out other sleeves, which is all right. Now back to the sewing machine. I just need to cut off these because I tend to batch sew, so I just kind of sew, and then when I need to move to the next step, I go back to my sewing machine. Ready to sew up the last bit of these shorts. Sorry, you guys can't see me very well. I'm just pinning them right sides together. Or more like clipping them. All right, I'm going to sew them together. They usually now take me about half an hour to make, so much better than what I used to. It used to take me a long time. My first one took me a couple hours, and now I can just easily crank out one of these in like half an hour. All right, that's all connected. I'm going to serge that. Just serging the bottom of these shorts. All right, one more ruffle to serge, and then I'll be right with you guys. Nice. Yeah, we had a nice, simple turkey dinner. We usually do ham, but we decided not to do it this year. All right, so now I'm just going to kind of hem these the serged edges down for the ruffles. This is usually a pretty quick process. But I mean, look how fast this machine goes. It's amazing. Yeah, I usually just kind of press it as I go. So now everything is stitched down. and there is a serged edge. So that serging basically makes sure that fabric doesn't fray, and then this kind of like helps tuck that away. So makes it look more professional. It's funny, I don't even remember changing the stitch length, but I think I'm just so used to making these that I changed it somehow without even thinking about it. So I just fold it down maybe about like 1/2 inch. And then I cut the thread and I trim it. And then I move on to the next ruffle. So I do this for all 3 ruffles. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's pretty forgiving, I would say. So, yep, very fast. If you are just joining, I would really appreciate it if you could give this video a thumbs up. I'm very close to 1,000 subscribers, so if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Not only do I do lives like this, but I also do tutorials on embroidery and sewing and other crafty things too. So, because I do have some other crafty tutorials that I'm actually in the middle of filming now. And hopefully I can get those uploaded soon for you guys too. So you can do some new crafts. All right, in this, all I did was folded it over once and then I folded it over again. So this is the other one here that I still have to do. So what I did is I folded it down like this and then I folded it again one more time and then I stitched that down. So it's kind of like a hem in a way. Well, it is a hem. All right, so now that's all sewn. So now what I need to do, I need to get these orders out of the way because I need to iron down my fabric. While I trip over bobbin. Oh my gosh, what are you doing here? I tripped over a bobbin. That's a good tip. You see, I'm still learning along with you guys, so I just walked over a bobbin, so I'm just kind of winding it up again. Or I could have done this after I plugged in my iron. The life of a sewist, what can I say? I don't know where this came from because I put all my bobbins in a baggie, so that one actually should be finishing up here shortly. I know, it just came out. Well, look here. So here are all my white bobbins. I don't know where this mother came from because they were all in here. See? It's a mystery. Okay, let me plug you in. Get you going. Throw some things away. Get this all out of the way. That should be about heated up. So I'm just going to be over here pressing these, getting them ready. Then after that, I have to make the lines for my project, or for the ruffles on the shorts. Okay, there's one. See, I just kind of pressed it down. So I only need to do that for 2. I needed to prep my waistband. Okay. 2. Where's the waistband? There it is. Just going to fold it down about 1/4 of an inch. Iron that down. Press that down. All around. Thank you for all the thumbs up, everybody. I appreciate it. All right, so that's all prepped. Now put this sucker away. I did have like a Cricut mini iron thing, but mine cracked out, so I just use my regular iron nowadays. This shirt is looking amazing. So then, this is a size 6, so I need to make markings 2.5 inches apart. So I got my erasable marker. Gonna do a first line 1/2 inch away from the top. And then 2.5 inches away from that line. And then 2.5 inches from that line. And I'm going to flip it, do the same with the other side. again 2.5 inches, and then another 2.5 inches. Then I'm going to work on connecting those 2 lines, or those 3 lines. Okay, and flip it. So you can kind of see the lines that I made. There's one right here and there's one right there. So this will all erase eventually. So that's why I want to get sewing this as soon as I can. So I'll probably finish this skort and then I'll start up my next shirt after that. Then what I do is I find the sides of my shorts, match it up with the side of my ruffles, and then the bottom line I will match it up. Put a pin in it. Do the same thing on the other side. Match up the sides only. And then put a pin in that too. Now, I used to pin all around this, but now I just kind of like follow the line that it has. So I'm going to do a bit of a tighter stitch length. Get everything out of the way so I don't hook anything. I'm going to place that down. And then I'm going to kind of keep everything on that line, make sure everything's out of the way as well. And then start stitching away. Again, keeping the folded edge by that line that I made. And then it works up much quicker. So I save all that time from pinning because now I just simply follow that line, and it makes it a simple, easy process. So now I'm already starting to come up to my second pin. So that means we are halfway done with this ruffle. Again, I still faintly see that line, so I'm just going to follow it. My shirt's all done. I'll show you guys momentarily what that looks like. And then after I'm done with this skort, I will get my next shirt going. And then that should be it for stitching out shirts because I don't have any other shirts to stitch out at the moment because I'm waiting. I ran out of bobbin. Boo. Boo to you. And all my bobbins are falling out. That's cool. That's cool. Go ahead. Okay. Let me get this one. So I have a bowl that I put like all my bobbins in. And then I have that one area that I specifically use for that one little pouch for my white bobbins because that's really mainly what I use. I also purchase extra bobbins from Amazon. And I pulled up that thread. Get my scissors, have that baby pop out. Okay. Then again, luckily it stopped not long before I finished. Only like a few inches or so. So I'm just going to back stitch. And then simply follow that line. And after a while, it'll naturally kind of want to fall into place. Missed a little bit of it. Luckily, if your stitching isn't perfect with this, nobody's really going to see it. Because especially since this is the third ruffle, it's going to be pretty well hidden. Okay. There. So there's our first ruffle done. Let us get our next one going here. And as you can see, it definitely works up pretty quickly once you get used to making these. And they're super fun, cute party outfits. All right, so I'm going to pin the one side. I guess I'll get my shirt once I'm finished with this. It should only take me like 10 more minutes. And then pin the other side. Again, these are matching up the sides of the shorts, not the middle, because you don't want the seam to be in the middle of your outfit. It just wouldn't look very nice. Okay. So then I'm going to pin that. No problem. Thank you so much for joining today, Naomi. I appreciate it. Gotta feed your little ones. I don't have any little ones, so I just have to worry about feeding myself. Okay. Right, so same thing right before that pin. Start sewing away. Follow that line. That's why I'm not getting up and putting out my new shirt, because this line is starting to disappear and I don't want to miss it and have to remake these markings again. Oh, excuse me, watch you come loose. That's all right. It's pretty evened up. There we go. Second ruffle is now on. So now you can start to see it start to take shape, and now I will kind of do the same thing with the top, except I will clip it into place. And now I just need to sew it at a quarter or a half an inch seam allowance from the top. Or no, a quarter of an inch, sorry. Because right now you're just going to kind of baste this. Basting basically means to kind of hold it in place, and it's not like the final stitch. So I'm going to increase my stitch length to 4. Put this down. Again, a quarter of an inch seam allowance. Just follow the edge of it, really. That's kind of what I do. But as you can see, it works up very, very quickly if you stitch it fast. Okay. So this one's almost stitched. All right. So there is the third ruffle attached. Now I'm going to, actually I'll keep it at the same stitch length, and now I need to get my casing together. So what I did before is I kind of ironed it down so it'll kind of automatically create a casing, and I just have to kind of work on it. Hi, Rhonda. Thank you so much for joining. I love this fabric too. And apparently my customers agree as well. Right, so I'm just going to kind of go like 1/8 of an inch from the edge, the folded edge that we made before. I just kind of go around, sew it down, make sure it's all tucked in nicely. And then I'm going to leave a nice opening in the back, because that's where you will need to thread your elastic through. So I'm just going to do that. And now I'm going to look in my skort and see where the back is. This is the back here. And then I'm going to clip. So this opening that I made is actually going to be in the back, so I can add the casing and then my name tags at the end. And I actually might take product photos of this shirt with my tutu that I made, because I actually don't have a numbered tutu for it. So tutu listing actually. All right, so now I'm going to start at any point, 1/2 inch seam allowance, tighter, because this is the final stitch really. Again, keeping everything straight. So I'm stitching down this casing here. And then after I stitch it down, I'm going to serge that raw edge, just because it will fray and it'll not look very professional. So I'm just kind of guiding it all with my fingers, moving things down as I go. All right, I'm going to cut that. So now I'm going to serge that raw edge there. And then we get to add the elastic and close it up and add our name tags. And then that'll be it for the skort. Grab my scissors, trim that thread. So there is the casing all attached. Now I need to refer to my pattern for this length of the elastic, which this is a 6 years. So this will be 22 inches in length. I have a big roll of elastic sitting on my floor, and I just kind of pull it out as I need to and cut the size that I need. So like I said, I need 22 inches. Gonna cut that. And then this is actually like 1.5 inches wide, but I only need it to be about 1 inch. So I'm just gonna kind of trim that up. I know it is wasteful, but I feel like it's cheaper to get like the big rolls, especially on sale. And I know that I believe that they're only like 1.5 inches or something wide. So I think I actually got this big roll that I have on my floor from COVID. So yeah, I don't know. All right, so now I'm going to thread the elastic. So here's my opening in the back. I'm just going to thread it in. I have a safety pin. So I'm just going to kind of squish it in and kind of pull the fabric as I go. If any of you make tutus or anything like that, it's a pretty similar process with threading the elastic. But after this, I will officially at least have one order done. And I have 2 shirts completely completed, so that makes me feel good. So I'm just going to kind of pull this as I go. You can see it's starting to bunch up here. All right. Things are rolling around. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Okay. So I just kind of pull it as I go. And always make sure you have a little bit of elastic that you can easily grab, because you will have to sew the ends of the elastic closed, obviously, or it won't really work. Look how bright and fun this is. I just love this fabric. I also have some summer birthday outfit ideas that I desperately need to make. So hopefully I can start working on those soon. Not this weekend, but the next weekend I'm actually staying here, just so I can really work on samples and orders. Also, I'm planning on bringing my machines to my parents next weekend so I can get some orders done because it's just kind of a lot when I come home from staying with them. I just want to relax. I can't really even do that because I have all these orders. So, all right, so I sewed my elastic through. So there's what we're looking like. Now I have to sew this opening closed. So I'm going to grab my clothing labels. So I'm grabbing my shop name as well as the size. So this happens to be a size 6. And I make my own labels now. So this is what I made on my own. I made it with my sublimation printer. So I made it, it's a 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch square essentially. And I sublimated my name onto it. I don't know if it looks reverse or not here, but it does on my end, but it's probably fine for you guys. But yeah, so I made this with my sublimation printer. Saves me so much money because I would spend like $50 on these name tags and I can just easily make them on my own. So that's what I do now. I do not pre-wash, no. Plus some people have like certain allergies to things, so especially like laundry detergent and everything, so I don't really want to mess with that much. So I'm going to sew this closed by adding my name tag. But it also depends on, like, my fabric does not come smelly. Like, sometimes, like, Hobby Lobby has, like, smelly fabrics. So I always make sure that the fabrics don't smell bad because I wouldn't want to send anything out that smells bad. I understand, yeah. Well, plus I do iron my fabrics down a little bit, so I think that also makes them shrink a little bit, but honestly, I haven't had any complaints about it from my customers, so I don't know. Yay, we're done. Let me trim this up and I'll show you the final product. There we go. So here is our ruffled skort. So it is going to be with this matching number 5 birthday shirt. So this is for Miss Maggie. As you can see, it matches very well. The number matches with the matching skort. And then there's a lot of cute little lollipops and everything that matches really well with it too. So you definitely can sew. You can definitely get like cheap machines from like your local fabric store. But yeah, this is really fun. It's really frilly. It's funny because I actually got a negative review that my skorts were too thin. But like, look, 1 layer of fabric, 2 layers of fabric, 3 layers of fabric, 4 layers of fabric. I think your kid's gonna be okay. But she was just kind of a bitter customer anyways. And then here's my name tags. I know it's annoying that this one is a different color, but I will eventually fix that because the shop that I used to buy from, they automatically are in like a tweed color, and I forgot to specify that I want it in white, but I don't think it's that noticeable. So that's how you can figure out what the back is because the tags are in the back. But this is super fun, really, really frilly. I mean, you can like twirl. I mean, look at that. You know, it's so much fun. So that order's done. Very happy to have that one done. So that will be in the completed order section. Now I need to, first I need to make this embroidery design. Okay. Cute. So here is a one shirt we made. So Forever Sweet Jade. And then for those of you just joining, I also stitched out this shirt as well earlier. So this is for Miss Poppy. So I still have to trim up the threads and tender touch and everything, but that's all done. So I will stitch out the matching skirt for this tonight because they did order a matching outfit. Originally, they actually only ordered the shirt, but then they came back for the matching skirt. So, I mean, when somebody is offering to like give you a complete outfit, how can you resist that? You know what I mean? So, okay, so now we'll work on that one next. That one waiting for the shirt. Okay, so Hayden, multiple colors. Okay. Melanie font, got it. Okay. So I'm gonna go in the other room and hoop this really quick. Yeah, this is a shirt only, so this will be simple. So then I'll have 2 orders completed by the time this shirt's done. So let me go quickly hoop this one, and then I need to get my design ready in Brilliance so we can start stitching this one out. So overall, making really good progress tonight. Almost done, just getting ready to hoop it. All right, so that's all hooped. Let me go into Embroidery and edit this design. So this is for Hayden. And I chose the Melanie font. I think that's, oh gosh. Okay, each. I'll have to make adjustments to this because, come on, I'm trying to click on you. because otherwise it will hit my hoop. Okay. And then more letters. AYDE. These letters are so big. Make these adjustments here. Sorry, guys. I know this is not very interesting. Oh, that looks weird. It's a sort of font I have to like adjust the letters to so everything can fit and like look somewhat natural, but it's not looking somewhat natural. Okay. Not right to the left. N. Sorry, I know this is boring watching me stare at you all. Yeah, it's gonna hit the hoop. Well, that end looks really weird, so I need to make that smaller. Edit group. Might be able to make it work. Read down a little bit. Here you go. A little smaller. This font is just kind of weird. We'll see how it turns out. I don't know. It's tough because the customer chose this font. Worst case scenario is I'll just have to make this smaller on my machine. All right, let me get USB. Unlock that first. Get my connector. I might actually end the live once I get this shirt going, just because I need to eat and stuff still. So, okay. Replace. Okay. Bye, Linda. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, so, okay. That's good to go. Let's see how she looks. How to make it a little bit smaller than I usually do. You guys can't even see me. No, you can see me. Yeah, I had to make it a little bit smaller than I usually do just to be able to fit the name in. So let me pull up the design. Looks like off center. Okay. All right, so lock, switch to number 1. Let's trace. Ooh, nice. One more time. We just made it, peeps. Just made it. Okay. So same situation as last time with colors. Put in my pauses. 9, 7, 13, 10, 9, 5, 13, 7, 2, 15, 14, 7, 2, 9. Oh shoot, they wanted multicolors. Dang it. They wanted multiple colors, so now I've got to change the colors. Forgot about that. Okay. Brilliant. Hello. Okay. That color will be purple. The A will be light pink. The Y, maybe that'll be light pink, and then the A could be hot pink. And then that can be teal. And then that one be purple. And the N can be the hot pink. Okay, that's fine. All right, file, save as. Save, yes, replace it. All right, eject. All right, now I have it all correct because they wanted the name multiple colors and not just one color. Okay. So let me unlock you. Pull up the file. there, pull that up. Okay. So now colors. Teal at 10, 9, 5, 13, 7, 2, 15, 14, 7, 2, 9, 13, 7, 2, H, A, Y, D, E, N. Okay. Wait, lock. Do you want a final trace? Go. Start. All right. Now I need to do that whole applique stuff all over again. Start with the purple. All right, get that one going. All right, cut this out. Drop your embroidery scissors, of course. So this one is a little bit smaller than usual, just because I could otherwise not fit the name into it. Get that on there, get the U going. This fabric. Place that down. Okay, cut this out. You see, you just kind of got to keep rolling with it and get these orders out as quickly as possible. As you can see, it was pretty quick to make the skort. So I think the longest thing that it takes is the embroidering out the shirt, if that's what they decide to order. Okay. So there's that. I'm going to make the R. Get my scissors. Okay. Okay. I feel like we got a lot done today. I'm happy. I'd be happier if I didn't nick my shirt, which I don't think I did, but sometimes you don't know. I might stitch out a sample tonight if my machine's going to be all done. I mean, it's 7:19. This shirt will probably be done around 8, and I usually go to bed at like 9:30. So I think I could easily make some samples because I really desperately I need to make baby blanket samples because I wanted to do oh my all right, calm down here. I really wanted to make baby blanket samples for a long time and I haven't. So maybe I'll just throw one up on my machine because I have this really cute, like farm themed fabric from Spoonflower. So I want to stitch out a sample tonight and then add that as a baby blanket option in my Etsy shop. So maybe that's what I'll do tonight after this. Because I don't have any other shirts because I'm waiting for my shirts to come in tomorrow. So here's this. So all the applique is done. Gonna get that going on the machine. Before I start this, I think I'm gonna end the live here. If I can get my thing on the machine. Just because I still have to eat. I feel good about what we've gotten done so far. So thank you all so much for joining me today. Give this video a thumbs up on your way out. If you have not done so, consider subscribing. And yeah, I appreciate you all joining me today. Won't be going live tomorrow because I have my Racoma training. Not too sure if I'm going to actually do that tomorrow, if I'm going to postpone it just because I have so many Etsy orders to do. So we'll have to see, but I know I need to do that. And I know I need to get that done. So thank you all so much for joining me today. And I hope you all had a fantastic Easter. Hope you all have a great week. It's a start to the week, so I hope you all have a great week so far. And yeah, so catch me on my next live, which who knows when that'll be. So good night, Maria and Beth and Linda, Kristen, Rhonda. Cindy, thank you all so much, everybody, for joining me today. I really appreciate you all. And yeah, I keep repeating myself, so I'm just going to peace out. So, peace.